Okay, so today what I want to talk about is how I went from completely broke to making $10,000 in my last week of 2019. So I'm here in Pensacola, a beautiful sunny day. It's about 60 degrees out. I'm outside riding my little Honda Grom around town. There's a cool little parking garage here that's on the very top of it, just hanging out. I just want to make this quick video. So first of all, like most people think you have to be a super smart person to trade stocks, or you have to have this huge college degree and all this stuff, and like everybody thinks it's gambling. There's so many different things that people portray the stock market to be that it's really not. Okay, so for example, when I was in high school, I hated school. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand the people. I couldn't stand the teachers. I couldn't stand sitting inside a classroom for hours a day and not being outside and being able to do what I wanted. So at a young age, I promised myself that I would find a way to be outside anytime I want, never be stuck inside, never be stuck at a 9-to-5 job the rest of my life. I just didn't know how I was going to do it. So all through high school, I was a C, D, and F student. I went to summer school twice in high school and once in middle school. But it's not because I was dumb, it's just because I didn't care. I didn't want to be cooped up inside all day long. So I promised myself at a young age that I would find a way to keep myself from being stuck inside at a 9-to-5 job for the rest of my life, and a job that I was miserable at and under control of somebody else. It took me a long time to figure out what I had a passion and knack for, and that's because I just didn't know where to look. Just like most people, where do you look? I mean, you just have to start somewhere. But I got really lucky, and my dad introduced me to the stock market, and I ended up having a knack for it. And it didn't happen overnight. It was several years in the making. It's been 5 years now, and I've had a lot of ups and downs. I even lost almost $20,000 in 3 days at one point a couple years ago, but I never gave up because of my drive and my passion for the stock market. And now, the last week of 2019, I've made $10,000 in 1 week. Not only was I able to make $10,000 in the last week of 2019, I started with $1,500. It's a small amount, and I'm glad that I used a small amount to make over $25,000 in the stock market in the last 4 months of 2019, because I can take you on my journey of how someone just like you can take a small amount of money and completely change the way you live. You can buy a new vehicle, you can pay off debt, so many different possibilities that you can use the stock market as a tool to increase the quality of your life. Now the big question is, how did I turn $1,500 into $25,000? So the whole point of this video is I want to bring you along on my journey on trading full-time. Right now I still work a full-time job, and I've made most of my money from my cell phone at work. So I think, if I had all day or didn't have to work a regular job, that I could focus so much more on trading and be much more successful than I have been this past year. And I'm trying to reach a goal of $50,000 in my account, and I'm going to jump for it, and I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to attempt to trade full time and bring you guys with me. And my biggest thing right now is I'm trying to gain followers and teach other people how to take a small amount of money and completely change everything for yourself. But it takes time, and even takes several years most of the time. But if you are super passionate about it, you have a lot of perseverance and consistency, you can do it. You don't have to be a special person to be a stock trader. You just have to have a drive and passion for it. If it doesn't interest you, don't even pay attention to me. Don't watch my videos, because if you don't have a true passion and drive for improving yourself or learning how to invest, this is not going to be for you. So if you're interested in stock trading, investing, you're a driven person, please join me on my journey. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post. I'm not going to be posting a whole lot at first. I like to eventually get to posting several times a week. Right now, I'm going to try posting once a week. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope you join me on my journey.